The threats of Rachel Reeves to further stir up the market, to impose further cuts, come after she had promised this wouldn't happen. And therefore, we're almost certainly going to end up with a spring budget, which will be as oppressive and as shocking as the budget that she recently delivered. The market turbulence, the rising borrowing costs, the criticism of her strategy so far means that she has very little choice. She has a series of fiscal rules. This is balancing day-to-day spending with tax receipts, reducing debt to GDP ratio. And the impact of the global conditions means that borrowing costs rising are not just in the UK but globally, and the UK's uniquely fragile financial position post-Brexit and under the new leadership means that I think Rachel Reeves has very little choice. But you've got to bear in mind the fact that she said she wouldn't do it, and now she says she will. The Conservative MP Nick Timothy has said that there's a looming emergency budget and a question, therefore, of market confidence. And Labour backbenchers are concerned over a perceived return to austerity, with notable critics like John McDonnell labelling potential cuts as political suicide. The Deputy First Minister in Scotland has made pointed remarks on Labour's lack of a mandate for austerity and its implications for vulnerable populations like pensioners, already hit by Rachel Reeves. There's a dual threat: potential for tax rises or offsetting cuts if the Office of Budget Responsibility's March forecast demands fiscal adjustments. And market indicators, the falling value of the pound, high gilt yields, and the eroding investor confidence suggest that something needs to be done. Reeves's China trip, the £600 million investment achievements, must be placed alongside criticisms for poor timing during market instability. And her absence has ratcheted up the concern. So her promise to go further and faster to stimulate growth, positioning herself as a steady hand during global turbulence, is tosh. And her balancing act, trying to reassure markets while managing public expectations and avoiding Truss-era mistakes like fiscal overreach, is optimistic at the very least. The stakes for Reeves, Starmer, and Labour's economic credibility could not be higher. And whether Reeves can navigate this economic precipice, this tightrope, this whatever metaphor you want to summon up to describe danger without triggering political or public backlash, is the big question. And I think she simply has to take it in her stride and recognise that she will go down in history as a disaster, alongside Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng's prodigious package. What she has done has not worked. What she has done is to jitter the market. What she has done is to abandon ship when she was most needed. What she has done is to fail both on paper and in political reality. That is what she has done.